Hello Stinkies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Kruz, aka Kruzadar, if you did not know. Hello, hi, welcome. I am a variety creator here on the platform amongst all the other content that I create, so if you did not know, we're going to do a little bit something different today for Ask Kruz number 5. I haven't done one of these in a few months. I kind of sit here, I talk to you guys, I answer the questions that you guys put down in the comment section, and we just kind of chat and all of those fun things. So today I did want to change it up and do kind of a get ready makeup thing with it. I actually did one of these a while ago and I did kind of a sunsetty makeup look. And if you guys want to watch that, feel free. I do really enjoy playing with makeup and I kind of once in a while want to do these a little bit more. So I may kind of start weaving this in a little bit with the Ask Kruz. Plus, I've actually been testing some of this on TikTok, and a lot of you guys even have been saying this is kind of cool to see, like, what goes into it for makeup. So I will probably be messing around with this a little bit more. So with it being around Christmas time, I wanted to do a little bit of a, oopsies, forgot that was in there. Do a little bit of a green look. It's very pretty. Some greens. I never do green because I have blue eyes, and so I always think green's gonna look really bad, but I wanted to test it out today and I thought it looked really nice with the shirt color that he had. So I took it and I just tied the neckline up a little bit. Well, before I get into the first question, I always kind of just prime my face with a moisturizer. I, for some reason, break out really, really bad with primer. So I just moisturize my face. I would say this kind of got common, like I feel like 5 years ago. But yeah, it's kind of hit and miss. I think actually what I'm allergic to, and I've never had an official like test done by a dermatologist to see what I'm allergic to. But I think it's something in regards to coconut water makes me break out. Yeah, my skin just doesn't seem to like it when coconut water touches my skin. But the first question here from Michael Creed, Ask Kruz, would you sign to an organization, example, they say like 100 Thieves and NRG. So I'm actually not opposed to joining an org. I've been in a couple of them. I've had some bad experiences. However, that doesn't mean that all orgs are bad. I use a lot of primer when I do my makeup, so just get the elephant out of the room. Get ready for that. I think people should be really picky about who they're joining, and a big misconception is that when you are, especially a smaller creator, you get taken advantage of because you think joining an org is going to be good cross promotion. And sometimes it is, sometimes. So you have to be really careful about it. I've been in a couple different orgs. A couple of them have dissolved. A couple of them are still around. Some of them are worse than others. I don't want to name drop any of them. Pretty much almost all of them have had stuff where the org owners have done extremely sketchy things behind the scenes. I was not okay with that. One of them, actually the first one I joined, and again, this one's not around anymore, was extremely misogynistic behind the scenes. They were pulling on women to try and look like they were equal, well-rounded, diverse would probably be the word that I'm looking for, that for some reason was not in my vocabulary there. It was a mess, and they were doing a lot of really like scummy things behind the scene. View botted one of their guys on the team. They got caught associating with a scammer that was stealing CSGO skins from people, and they would take that money. That guy actually got outcasted from the Twitch community because it was so bad as well. Aside from but this guy in the org was involved with him. And one of the guys became Twitch partner from these 3 people, circulating view bots, follow bots, sub bots. I know some people have done some really, it literally shouldn't be partners because they've rigged the system. I'm not opposed to some of the other bigger ones. I've had some larger names approach me. A lot of them either want you to change yourself, or they want you to, or even if they bring up the right amount, they want you to kind of go for a hardcore esports brand look, and I don't like that. Some of them are willing to budge on it, some of them aren't. It really depends on the org that you get in front of you. I haven't had all of these obviously approach me. I've just had some larger names approach me in the past for it, and I didn't care to do that or sell my soul for that, and I don't think that those orgs are necessarily bad, but they were things that I didn't care to budge on. Next, I am going to do a bit of blush. What's your best piece of advice to students that watch you? This is from Josh Watt, aka he's actually a mod right now. How did you balance content creation and schoolwork before it became a full-time job? The answer is I didn't. I actually went to the ER a few different times from overwork. Not a healthy lifestyle to have, and I don't recommend it to anybody. Content creation and going to school full-time is very difficult. I lived at home during it. I had no social life. I was also getting over a very toxic breakup when I was going into college at the time. And so, you know, I didn't really care to go out and be overly social, aside from like my online buddies because of a lot of that. But my biggest piece of like even just students watching me is push through school if you can. If you've started college and you genuinely want a degree, I think it's really worth, you know, finishing it out as hard as it is. Because even as someone that hated the school system, I even, you know, wanted to quit at numerous different points because it was things that I'd already learned in high school that I was really salty about that I had to go pay for and relearn in college, and they were refusing to let me attempt assist out of. So I know how frustrating all that stuff can be. I will say something that I wish that got taught to our students and stuff a bit more in general. Trade school is an option if you're more of like a hands-on learner and you don't think traditional college is for you. It's something to keep in mind. If you like hands-on stuff, you can learn coding that way, or even like more blue-collar type jobs instead of just, you know, tech jobs or nursing or teaching or, you know, again, the traditional college jobs that everybody tends to go for. But yeah, I don't really recommend doing what I did in college because, again, I about accidentally killed myself from overwork on numerous different occasions. I was going to college full time and I actually had to drop a couple classes and take a small break. Like I dropped, I think, 2 courses, and they were economics courses because I literally was so sick. I was so sick. I was getting, I think, maybe 3 hours of sleep a night, if even that. I would have full-time work to do. I'd have to come back home, and I'd have online courses that I was also taking to try and get done as fast as I can, and rushing it. And I was very, very, very sick. I take your time, figure it out. Don't rush it. This is by Panbo. Do I plan on vlogging IRL meetups with your content creator friends? Love the videos and live streams, by the way. They always put a smile on my face. So I have mixed feelings on this. I just recently got it because everybody raves about it. The Charlotte Tilbury setting powder. I really like it for honestly just like a base on the top of my eyelids. And I really don't need the big brush to do it. But I have a lot of space. I have hooded eyes. But you see when I close my eyes, there's a lot of real estate, but when I look up, there's not. So the question was vlogging with my buddies IRL. I don't mind doing that sometimes. However, I'm a very in the moment person, and I feel rude if I'm recording people without like their consent, more or less. I did a vlog not too long ago when I was out in LA. And more or less, the shots of my buddies were things that I got permission from them, or it was just quick cinematic shots. For example, I didn't want to record my dinner with Tay. I felt like that would just be awkward for her and I, especially since we were just rushing our dinner anyways, because I was all over the place for all the rehearsals and stuff that I had to do, which feel free to check that vlog out if you would like to. I would like to do it a little bit more. My life's not too exciting to vlog, but I would like to travel and do vlogging. Kind of like travel vlogs, I guess. I don't know what you would want to call them, just because I do want to see the world really bad and I want to take you guys with me. I think it would be fun. I would be able to do work, and I'm also kind of addicted to being a content creator because I enjoy it so much. I don't want to do vlogging like super constant action-packed shit, and I don't think that's a bad thing, but I don't think that's my vlogging style if I were to do it. I just want it to be like, I don't want it to make vlogging a regular thing. A lot of my channel inspiration, I see like PewDiePie put everything on his main channel. And I know like a lot of people are against that, but I really like that concept, especially since playlists are a thing. And I really wish YouTube pushed playlists a little bit more in terms of like being on channels instead of people, and like fixing some algorithm things so that people don't have to make so many channels. But I like that over time, he's just transitioned to doing literally whatever the hell he wants, gaming, more IRL stuff, reaction content, you know, vlogging when he feels like it. Like, I like that. And I know that's not ideal necessarily for growth, but I mean, I think we all change, and I am also, I've talked about it before, I like a little bit of everything. I'm very ADHD. I like doing a bunch of different things. I have a bunch of different interests and hobbies. I want to just do whatever sounds fun. Makeup has been sounding more fun, so I want to, you know, start diving into that a little bit more. Matt Rizzo asked, if I wasn't a streamer and content creator, what would I be doing and what would I want to do? So I've kind of talked about it on stream before. I think I would be doing business related stuff in the computer science world. I enjoy tech a lot. I like business a lot, and that was actually what I was going to do, was computer science related business prior to getting into streaming. I think it's a really cool industry, and you know, more women getting into it would be awesome. So I probably would do something like that. I think if I did not do that though, and I wanted to go more of the creative route versus business, I wanted to do more of staying somewhat in this industry without going into tech. I would probably do, I'm trying to think. I think I would do like design. I'd be a designer for somebody. Not that I would do fashion myself, like not a fashion designer, but I really think it's cool to dress people and do other people's makeup. So whatever that's called, I know there's a specific word for that. I can't think of it for some reason off the top of my head right now. I'm going to get funny comments on stream today about wearing a green eyeshadow. You know, I'm combing it all up. These are my brows. Do I ever get burnt out or tired of gaming, streaming, and making videos every week? No, I would say what gets exhausting is being paranoid about my safety and my family's safety, to be honest. That's the only thing that, like, again, I've been doing this for over 5 years now. It's pretty commonplace. And I know, again, I'm not vocal on it. I don't tell you guys when that shit is going on, or when I have to like talk to the police and all that shit. In terms of like regular just burnout, it happens sometimes. Most of the time, it's just because I'm feeling like shit with my ADHD, because I didn't know there was actually a term for this the other day. I was talking about it on stream. I like to call it being put into like third person point of view for yourself, or that's how it feels, or kind of like you're spectating yourself. And someone said the term for this is actually called disassociating. And so I'm guessing that's probably what it is. I think it'll be smart if I wet this brush with setting spray. I'm a setting spray junkie, I warned you guys, okay? I'm a little bit concerned. Oh, wow, that payoff with that setting spray. Oh, honey. Oh my God, this is so pretty. I can't get over it. I'm just really layering it at this point. Here we go. There we have it. We have our wing. Brows is what I'm gonna do next. Well, I'm gonna do this first. And I stick with my natural eyebrow shape. I just do what the shape that I've got more or less, or that I've plucked my brows into. And I don't wanna create anything too boxy. I barely will touch it through this front part, and I focus, that's why I start over here. Focus on more the outer when I'm doing it. And I will take it a little bit to the front, not much, and voila. Mascara, I just can't do the falsies. I've tried so hard, numerous different occasions, I just can't do it. Don't know what it is. My eyes get uncomfortable really easily. I do mascara. I'm gonna piss people off. I'm not even gonna curl my eyelashes. I think I'm very fortunate, and I don't even know if you guys can really see them. I think I'm very fortunate with the eyelashes that I've got. They're just blonde, so you don't see them. L'Oreal's Voluminous Butterfly Mascara. I've used this since, I'm not kidding, middle school, and I can't find anything that is close to it. This is what I have used all the time. I constantly try other mascaras, and I don't like it as much as this one. So I kind of just start at the bottom, and I do my thing. Dude, I can't get over how pretty this green is. I never expected to like green on my freaking eyelids because I have blue eyes, and I thought it would look so shit. What I'll do for my lip highlighter, bless time, look at this poor palette. I've actually been not really liking to use the liquid one. I'll actually use this, and I'll take my finger, because I go in the middle of the pan a little bit too much here. Where do I go? I need to go this way. I will take my little third finger here, go right here, and then I just kind of rub it on the top of my Cupid's bow. I dab, I blend it out a little bit. So I've got like a little glossy stash. This is normally a lip tint that I use, but I do a trick. I will create like a little top stash. How do or would you network with other streamers as a beginner? I think it's really obvious when people are making a genuine interaction versus bullshitting. I never think, at least in content creation, I don't think networking should be a forced thing. I think it should be something that both parties want, like mutual and enjoy with one another. There's so many people that leech and are fake, and it's really obvious. And so I don't think size really matters. There's a bunch of creators that I play with, various different sizes that are significantly larger than me, significantly smaller than me. I don't really care, and I know a lot of my buddies don't necessarily care, but it's obvious when there's ill intent out there or it's not genuine. So My best advice is just find people you work really well with, like click well with, and have genuine interactions. Just play with people you have fun with. Networking helps you to an extent. It mostly just comes down to grinding your ass off, doing everything right, putting out really good content, continuously learning, creating content consistently, and being in the right place at the right time and getting lucky. It's a slew of factors. I don't think it's just luck. I don't think it's just busting your ass though either. I think it's a combination. So I'm now going to create a little mustache kind of on my lip. I don't like to overline. I think it's really obvious also. This is another thing. I think it's obvious when people overline. Where that bridge is, I will do a little kind of like an M. So I'll do like this, and then I will kind of fill in the arch a little bit for an easier blend when I get that lip tint out. So now the lip tint, what I'll take is YSL lip tint. I love it, worth it, was not expecting to like it like I do. I will take it from the top and I will blend it down. I will go to the bottom where my lip is. I do this. I do a couple swipes like this, and then I take my finger. And then what I do for the rest of the night, I just I carry this with me. So I will, just in case, if for some reason it wears, again, I never have it really wear, but notice how it's just slightly darker at the top, but it's blended nicely. And then last thing that I will do is take my Becca stick through here and whatnot. But yes, now we have our ultra hydrated looking skin, very natural. We've got that nice glassy kind of highlighter. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. I know we did more of the makeup and there was just a handful of questions that I got through, but I hope you guys enjoyed this regardless. Thank you so much for coming along with me. I hope this was kind of interesting, fun to watch. Again, I feel like it's kind of like watching painting. It's fun and kind of relaxing on the same token. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more content like this and need to do more makeup videos, things like that, make sure to leave a comment. If you will also have any questions for the next Ask Kruz that I do, this is the place that I go to keep an eye on them for the most part, because it's just easier for me to reference since I do these kind of inserts. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for all the support as per usual. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Feel free to check out the rest of my media and the other content, obviously, that's on this channel, because there's more than just makeup stuff. But all my social media, as well as the exact same as my YouTube name here, Kruzadar, Kruzadar. So feel free to check that out. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.